Hi people, happy Tuesday. Happy Tasty Tuesday. Tasty Tuesday, Tasteful Tuesday, Terrific Tuesday, Tantalizing Tuesday, if you want to be sneaky. Talkative Tuesday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing good on this Tuesday. For you guys who had a long 3-day weekend, I hope your Tuesday back to work was great. Hi Betty, happy retirement days. How are you today? Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you had a great day today. And again, for those of you who had a 3-day weekend, not work week. Look, most of y'all probably won't get, or most of us rather, probably won't get a 3-day work week until Thanksgiving. Great day, yes. All right. That's what I like to hear. A great day. All right, a great day is what it's about. So a lot of us won't get a 3-day work week until Thanksgiving maybe, or unless you happen to take off. Remember what I said yesterday. If you feel like you need to take off, take off. Happy Taco Day, Eric. Hey, Eric. How are you? That's right, Taco Tuesday. Tasty Taco Tuesday. And if you're not having tacos, then it's just Tasty Tuesday. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. Talkative Tuesday. And whatever you talked about, I hope it was something that was good for you. Talk about some good things. Talk about some things that you want to accomplish. Talk about some things you have accomplished. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Eric. I appreciate you, Betty. Thank you guys for dropping down in the comment section and saying hello. Because as you know, I love a good thumbs up, right? I love a thumbs up. But as I always say, I don't fuss at the people about the thumbs, okay? I don't fuss. Sometimes I feel like people are fussing. But then sometimes people are really kind. They just keep saying it over and over. Thumb me up, thumb me up, thumb me up. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't like to get on people's nerves by just asking them to do something. I feel like you guys know we want those thumbs, right? Give us a thumbs up. Y'all know we want the thumbs. But I'm not going to fuss at y'all if y'all don't give me a thumbs up, okay? Because guess what? I appreciate you for being in the chat. Because the thumb is not the only way to support me, right? You can subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Once you subscribe, ring my doorbell. It's that YouTube notification bell, okay? Hold it down, and come on in. As long as you're coming in with good intentions and good vibes, okay? Because we just like to talk and chit-chat over here about adult situations, fun things, silly things. We just want to take a break from the roughness of the day. If you're having a rough day. I hope and pray that you guys have had a great day. Hey, Try. How are you, Try? Try says, hey, Lions Boo. Thank you, Try, for coming in. I appreciate you. Look at the ladies walking. That's right. As I always say, we're going to do this personalized and professional disclaimer, right? Because YT doesn't give licenses, certifications, right? They don't give formal education on anything that we do. Now, you can find some channels where you have licensed people who do things, but they don't give us a license through YouTube. So for those of us who have licenses and certifications, and we've been formally educated and trained to do certain things, I'm one of those people. So I always say, before starting or restarting any exercise plan, program, or routine, always contact your primary healthcare provider, be it your MD, your doctor, his nurse practitioner, physician's assistant, your physical therapist, your occupational therapist, your specialty doctors. Okay, always consult them. Make sure that you guys are all on the same page, right? Because we're all different. Some of us have different fitness levels. Some of us are great to start, right? You know, but even if you're in the best shape, let your doctors know what you're doing, okay? Let them know. So again, before starting or restarting, before stopping a plan, let them know, okay? Hopefully, they're gonna say, hold on, pump your brakes. You're not gonna stop now. We can do some modifications, okay? We can modify some things, but I don't want you to stop. I want you to keep moving, okay? Hey, April Showers, welcome into the chat, April. If you can walk and talk, that's great, right? Because that's what we do over here, we walk and talk. But listen, it's gonna have you a little bit winded, okay? So the most important thing is for you to walk, right? Move, keep moving. And I want you guys to move every day, or at least 5. Strive for 5 days a week, 30 minutes minimum, okay? Minimum. Because it's recommended that we get 150 minutes a week of cardiovascular activity, okay? All right? So 30 minutes minimum, okay? Before doing anything that you see me do, or doing anything that you hear me say or talk about. What does the Copyright 107 say? Entertainment, educational, informational purposes only. Okay? Now, that being said, again, the app doesn't give us licenses. So over here, I do not professionally, medically, or clinically assess, diagnose, treat, or evaluate. I drop nuggets. You guys drop nuggets for me and for your fellow chat members, right? Those nuggets are meant to help us do things that are conducive to our good health, okay? April says, hello, everyone. Eric says, thumb it up, thumb it up, thumb it up. Tribe is in the building. I appreciate you, Tribe. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And again, I encourage you to get up and move, okay? Make time during the day to move. I know you're busy. I know. Like, look, you don't have to tell me. I know you're busy. 24 hours in a day, right? Hopefully you guys are getting 8 hours of sleep. 7 to 8, 7 to 9, something like that. Hopefully you're getting enough sleep. But hopefully you're finding time to take out 30 minutes to an hour for cardiovascular fitness, okay? And another 30 minutes to get in some resistance training, some weight training, about 3 days a week. You don't have to do that every day, about 3 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week, okay? 3 to 4 days a week. I want you to look at my legs move, all right? Let the legs encourage you to get up and move your legs, move your arms, all right? If you're sitting all day, that's okay. Put that leg out there, okay? Extend, flex, draw circles with that toe, move, okay? Get up, sit back down, get up and sit back down. If you have a job where you're just sitting a lot, make sure that you get up and move, okay? As you're sitting, do something with your ankles, with your knees, okay? Some people have a mini stepper under their desk. Do something, okay? If you stand a lot, take your breaks, okay? If you're at work and you're standing a lot, take your breaks. Because that gravitational pull on your vessels and veins will tend to let that fluid kind of settle, you know, especially when you're not 20 anymore, okay? 20 or 25 anymore. It lets it settle. And even for some of those people, it does that. It's just that gravitational pull when you work on those hard surfaces, those hard floors, okay? And sometimes companies have mats for like plant workers. They only work so long. Make sure that you guys have good shoes, okay? Good shoes, all right? Teachers, use your stools. When you're teaching, look, I know you guys have a desk, but a lot of teachers, guys, they rarely get a chance to sit down at their desk, right? They're up. They're up. They're helping their students. They're moving around. They're doing things. So if you are a teacher, utilize your chairs, utilize your stool, utilize your rulers, okay? So that you can sit down from time to time, right? And I know how these jobs are, y'all. A lot of these jobs, they don't want you to sit down. Like, they don't want you to sit down. But guess what? The ones who walk around and monitor everything that the workers are doing, once they're done walking around making their rounds, guess what they do? They go and sit down. So listen, I'm not telling you guys to cut up at your jobs, right? I'm telling you to do what? Put you first, okay? Because if you call off one day, guess what? They might be short that day, but if you call off for a whole week or take a week's vacation, that job is not going to stop. It's going to keep going. If you give a 2-week notice and you find another job, they're going to keep going, right? If you have to be off for any reason, that job is going to keep going. So when you're at work, make sure that you're doing things to ensure your health and fitness as well at work. All right. And when the boss comes around and he's fussing, saying, get up, say, hey, look, I'm doing my work respectfully. I need to sit down. I'm not necessarily taking a break. I'm just sitting down. Okay? I'm just sitting down. Because a lot of these jobs, some of them, it's not even about you sitting too much or standing if you shouldn't be standing. It's just that some people have a problem with authority, y'all. Some people have a problem with authority. And if they find themselves in a supervisory position, guess what? Some people love to exert that authority. Okay? You guys know the big question when it comes to people working together. Would you rather have a boss or would you rather have a supervisor who leads? Some people only look at, when they think supervisor, they don't think that. They think boss. They think boss and boss only. And they want a boss, 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 boss. And they don't really pay attention to, or help, contribute to the work. They just want to boss you. So be mindful of that. Sometimes you have to bring that to their attention. Sometimes you have to bring that to their attention. I know you guys have seen that picture where you see the workers are just pulling and pulling and pulling, right? And you got the person sitting behind them from the high desk, demanding and giving orders. And then you see the other image where you have the person leading the charge, right? Leading the charge. They're leading the charge, and they're being a good supervisor. They're leading the charge, and they're being a good supervisor. So that's what we want to have. And if you're at work and you have something like that, you want to be a good supervisor, a good leader. Okay? So listen, when you're at work, do the things at work that you need to do to make sure that you're still being as healthy as possible as well. Get your work done. Get it done correctly. But still make sure that you are the primary, focus of your day. All right? You're the primary focus of your day. Now, that being said, it doesn't mean that you neglect your work. It means you make work a priority. Your main priority as far as being there and doing the things that you need to do. But you are always your main focus. Okay? You are always your main focus. And like I said, all those people I named, the doctor, the nurse practitioner, the physician's assistant, the physical therapist, occupational therapist, specialty doctors, nutritionist, dietitian, your fitness coach, okay, your weight training coach. They're a part of a team. They form a circle around you. They are the atom. You are the nucleus, and they're there for you. So consult with them when you need to. Okay, consult with them when you need to. If you guys have come up with a plan, you formulated a plan, guess what you need to do? Stick with that plan And if something isn't going right, most times they've already given you some alternatives to certain moves, certain exercises, okay? Hopefully they've emphasized correct form. You want to make sure that you're using correct form. If you don't know what the correct form is for your exercises, ask your doctor or ask the person that he sent you to. Ask your therapist. Ask your fitness trainer. Ask your fitness coach what's correct and proper form. Because there's nothing worse than doing exercises and using poor, improper form. Poor and improper form. It's like you're wasting time. Like, you may see some results, but you may put yourself at an increased risk for doing something wrong. And you don't want to injure yourself, right? We want to work the body, make sure you don't hurt your body, okay? So always place great emphasis on proper form and technique. Make sure that you put a great deal of emphasis on proper form and proper technique. So what are you guys eating? Like Eric said, Taco Tuesday. Are you guys eating taco? Are you eating tacos? Are you making tacos? Maybe taco burgers, taco soup. It's almost that time for soup, y'all. We were talking about soups the other day. I don't know if we mentioned taco soup. There are so many different types of soup. Chicken soup, beef soup, cabbage soup, chicken noodle soup, taco soup. Then you want to get into the gumbos and the chilies. It's that time of year, y'all. It's that time of year. Right? It's that time of year. So whatever you're doing, I hope that you guys are being safe. Again, I hope that you are taking care of yourselves, putting yourself first, right? Yes. Do we put parents and children, spouses and families first? Yeah, most of us do. We do. But sometimes you have to pump your brakes, slow down, and think about it. Say, hey, okay, I love them dearly, and they come first to me. But you got to put yourself first, okay? You got to put yourself first. Make it a 1A and 1B thing, okay? Because you got to make sure that you're good so that you can continue to make sure that they're good, right? Okay? So it's on the level of your feet. I want it on my legs. Yeah, I want it on my legs. I get a lot of emails where people tell me that just watching my legs move, it helps them. It's something kind of like white noise. What white noise does for people, it's kind of like what what white noise does for people. It's kind of like what imagery does for some people. And then that's just my thing, wanting them to see my legs move. Hopefully that will encourage or motivate someone else to get up and move. And every video, that's what they see. That's what they see. It's hard out here trying to be you. You know, you try to do something your way, and the next thing you know, it's a problem, or everybody else just starts doing it, or, because there are so many things and there's so many people on here. We all are going to sometimes do the same thing, just like walking. But when I walk, I want them to look at my legs move. You'll hear me say maybe 3 to 4 times during the live, watch my legs move. Look at the legs move. Hopefully you watching my legs move will do like some people tell me in my email. It just kind of soothes them, depending on what time that they watch my live replay. Some people say it helps them, it does motivate them. And some people just like to watch. Some people just like to watch. So I always have it on my legs because it's less walking, talking, lines, pride, and my emphasis is on my legs moving, hopefully encouraging someone else to get up and move. And they don't have to walk. They don't have to walk. They can run, they can jog, they can skip, they can jump rope, they can go swimming, they can dance, get up and dance, they can walk in place. If they don't like being outside, they can walk around their garage, walk around the biggest room in their house, walk around the perimeter of their house. They can get on their treadmill. They can get on their elliptical. They can get on their bicycle and ride around the block a few times. They can get on their stationary bike. They can get their mini stepper, the thing that I suggest you use at work under your desk. Or they can get on their step, their block step and do step aerobics. There are a plethora of things you can do. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Try. Thank you so much. There are a plethora of things you can do. I have a device that I wear around my neck, but honestly, and it's a good one, but it just doesn't feel comfortable to me. It doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel comfortable. And guys, if you catch this replay, remember to watch my video, my sound videos, okay? The ocean is my favorite. Everyone knows that the ocean is my favorite. I tell you guys all the time. Rain is a close second, right? So because I don't live really close to an ocean, I live close, but not really close. And I try to have my things to be, all of my stuff, mine, unique, right? So I started making them shorter because most of the times, if you're like me, it just takes you about 15 to 30 minutes to listen to a nice ocean sound. Okay, the waves crashing against the shore. Next thing you know, you're asleep. Or the tapping of the rain on the tin roof. Or just the tapping of rain, and sometimes just the sight of the rain falling, especially when it's a heavy rain. So check those videos out. I've left the short ones up. They're like maybe 10 to 20 minutes, maybe 30 at the most now, not like the hour or two. Because like my grandparents say, it don't take all day or all night to do anything, right? It don't take all day or all night to do anything. So you guys check those out. Check out my variety shorts. And I'm mostly a shorts and a live channel. I don't do a lot of video uploads. I will from time to time, but other than the ocean and the rain, I don't do a lot of video uploads. I might change that, I might not. But we're a live channel over here, Variety Shorts channel. And I appreciate you guys for coming into the live. I try to go live each and every day, right? Each and every day. Hopefully, hoping that someone will watch the legs move, have some good old conversation. That's why it's the Let's Walk and Talk channel. Watch the legs move, have some good old conversation, and hopefully you get up, especially if you're watching me, get up and just walk in place. Just walk around your room, okay? Bending those joints helps to create synovial fluid, right? Helps to create synovial fluid. Every now and again we'll jog, but I have to be careful when I jog because I have to carry protection with me, right? And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I carry protection with me. Nice neighborhood, good place, but you just never know, okay? You never know. So I can't be just jogging like that. I can't jog like that. Every now and again, if I leave it, we'll jog. But again, there are a plethora of things that you can do, okay, to help you with your cardiovascular fitness. Okay, at the end of the day, whether you're working out for your health or to lose weight or as a mental release, as a stress reliever, it all boils down to what? Your health. It all boils down to your health. Your health and fitness are your wealth. Your health and fitness are your wealth. So we've already exercised, guys. You know, most of the time I come on here and I'm done with my exercise. I usually do it early in the morning before work or right when I get off work, and we come on here. You guys know how I do. What is it? I equate my exercise to a meal. My warm-up is my appetizer, my workout is my entree, and my cool-down is my dessert. And most days, about 5 or 6 days, sometimes 7 days out of the week, I come on here and I have a second dessert with you guys. It's my cool-down, a second cool-down with you, right? Okay, you guys know I like to equate things, one thing to another, right? Think of the word radar, right? How do you want to exercise? You want to stretch before and after. When you think of the word radar, it starts with R, ends with R, right? Starts with R, ends with R. So you want to stretch, that's your first R, and you want to stretch at the end, that's your second R. Actually, that can be your second or third R, because during your workout, you may feel the need to stretch again, okay? So if those muscles start to tighten up while you're working out, just stretch again. Stretch again. You can stretch within. You don't have to just stretch before and after. But that's a good way to remember. Stretch before and after. Think of the word radar. Okay? The R is for stretching. The A is your warm-up. The D is your workout. The A is your cool down. And the last R is your stretching. Of course, that being said, you can stretch at any time throughout the whole workout, okay? It just depends on you, your muscles, and your joints, all right? Let's see. Just something to try. Okay, Try says, oh, okay. You do have, thank you, Try. I think I read that. So again, you guys, I hope, you know how it is a lot of times when you're off on Monday, the week kind of feels like it goes by faster. So tomorrow is hump day, right? Tomorrow is hump day. So that means Thursday is what? The preview to the preview. That's what I call it. Friday is the preview to the weekend. And for some of us, hey, Friday kicks it off. But Thursday is the preview to the preview. Next thing you know, it's Friday. And for those of you who only work 4 days a week, guess what? You did have a 3-day work week this time. You did. So I hope that you were able to get some rest. And what do I recommend every weekend? I recommend this every day. But every weekend especially, try to find some time to get you some rest, okay? Try to find some time to get you some rest. Some good rest. You guys know I like the R words over here. I love the R words over here, right? Try to find at least, look, I encourage you to exercise at least 30 minutes each day. Some type of cardiovascular fitness. Even if you don't do the resistance training. Even if you don't do resistance weight training. Make sure you do some form of cardio. But look, if you do the resistance training, the weight training, make those muscles more toned, make them toner, make them stronger. Guess what? You'll be able to do your cardio longer. Right? You'll be able to do your cardio longer. So try to incorporate some resistance training in there as well. But if not, look, at least do cardio, okay? You want to work your heart. You want to work your body. Work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. And you don't want to overdo it. Don't do things that are too much. Don't try to go so long or don't try to go so hard. Do what is right for you. That's one reason you have to what? Always contact your primary healthcare provider. And guys, get your regular checkups. Get your checkups as needed. Right? Because like I say, a lot of people come on these apps and we say things or we tell people things, but how can we be trustworthy if we're not doing those things as well? October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay? All right? If you can, buy a meal for someone. Just do something nice for someone. Send someone a Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Do something nice for someone. Someone who is having to go to their appointments, or maybe even to some of the medical staff. You know, you can't really give them money, but you can buy them lunch. You can have lunch catered for them, you know, or just really help someone out who needs it. They get burned out, right? But most importantly, help a patient, help a client, okay? If you can, or if you know someone who needs that help. If you can, and if you know someone who needs that help, help them out to the best of your ability. It's so nice, y'all. It's so nice. Again, it's officially fall. So this is a good time. If you don't like the heat, you know, in most areas right now, it's a good time to get outside. And remember, y'all, if you don't like being outside, walk around the perimeter of your home. You're still outside, but at least you can run right in, okay? You can run right in. You want to stay under the AC? Walk around the biggest room of your house. Walk around every room of your house, depending on how big it is. Look, you don't even have to go outside. You don't have to go outside. So we want to walk, skip, jog, any of it. Be consistent. Be consistent and be persistent about it. Be consistent and be persistent about being consistent, okay? Y'all know I say that all the time. Be consistent and be persistent about being consistent. So look at the legs move. Look at the feet move. Move. Get up and move. Get up and move if you haven't today. I know that a lot of you guys have gone to work, and a lot of you feel like you get your exercise at work. And that could be true. That may very well be the case. But think about it. Still just go walk 15 minutes after work. Okay? Walk 15 minutes after work to get a mental release. Okay? To get a mental release. Get you a mental release. You want to make sure that we would relax, release, relate to the things that we can, resolve the things that we can. The things that we can't relate to, guess what? Leave them be. It may not be for you to relate to it. It may not be for you. And if it's something that is for you, it's going to be okay. You will eventually relate. It will eventually start to make sense. Okay, resolve the things that you can. And it's easier said than done to not stress about it, because we're human, right? We're going to stress. That's okay. That's okay. Just pray about it. Pray about it. And do the things that help you to kind of unwind. And when you're stressed out, try to find new things to relax your mind. Try to find new things. Sorry about that, y'all got a phone call. Try to find new things to relax your mind. Refocus, reset, rejuvenate. Okay, re-implement some things. Maybe some things that you used to do that you don't do anymore. Maybe some of those things can help you out. And restart. See, when I have to stop, you just keep moving. Just keep moving. Keep moving. You just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So what? It's been 34 minutes. So look, we've done the minimum, right? We've done the bare minimum. But we might go around 2 more times, and maybe it'll be like an hour. 2 or 3 more times. 2 or 3 more times, and maybe that'll be an hour. Because nothing wrong with doing an hour. An hour is great. An hour is really great. The more you do, hopefully the more you'll want to do. Okay? The more you do, hopefully the more you'll want to do. go. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. When the traffic is coming, you gotta wait to cross the street. Guess what? Keep those legs moving. Keep those legs moving. You gotta cross the street. Traffic's getting heavy. Just stand still and keep moving. Keep moving until the cars go on by and get back at it. Get back at it. And you guys as well, you know, if you guys look at some of my shorts, I upload stuff like ice cream, cookies. Now, I don't eat them a lot. A lot of times when I upload that stuff, it's somebody in the house eating it, okay? But I do like chocolate chip. Anybody who knows me knows that I love chocolate chip. I really like chocolate too, but a good chocolate chip, anything with a good texture is number one to me. So it is number one to me. When I upload fried stuff, I eat fried things from time to time, maybe about once a week. I eat fried. I usually like to boil, broil, saute, bake. And when it's really hot outside, look, it's too hot to be baking, right? So I do a lot of sauteing, a lot of boiling. And look, that broiler, oh my gosh. And the air fryer. But I have to be really careful with the air fryer because you guys know that as with everything, when something new or like something kind of starts to trend, there's usually something that they tell you to look out for. So, you know, you really have to be careful with the air fryers. They talk about the coating that they're made of, but that's just not with air fryers. I can see it being, you know, stressed a little bit more with those because of the heat, the amount of heat that they have. But that's with all cooking pots and pans. There are some that are better than others to use, right? There are some that are better to use than others. There are some that are better to use than others. Why don't I see my I don't see my stuff. I don't know why I don't see it. But I think you guys see everything. But again, thank you guys, each and every one of you who came into the chat. And I'm going to say this earlier today. I'm not about to get off just yet. But what do I say, guys? Don't let bothered people bother you. Remember that. Remember that every day, okay? I know, I know people are going to get to you sometimes. Because most things that we say over here, when it comes to positivity, for some reason, a lot of the things that we suggest are easier said than done, okay? But look, don't let bothered people bother you. Somebody's bothering that dog, stress them out. Don't let stressed people stress you out. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me just walking. Don't let stressed people stress you out. All right? And if you find yourself, as I say every day, in someone's misery lounge, their misery space, their place of misery, okay, their spot of misery, their platform of misery. What do I say? GYGAG. Grab your grip and go, okay? Grab your grip and go. Don't suffer through that, okay? You have a place. You have a spot. You have a lounge of your own. And it may not be perfect. Your place may not be perfect. But at least you don't have to deal with the misery and disturbances and mess and chaos that's over there in the other place, wherever it is, okay? Move around when you're on the apps. Don't get so bogged down into one area. Unless it's a great area of positivity, don't get so bogged down. You know, try different types of channels or whatever platform you're on. Try different avenues, different areas, okay? Don't get so consumed in the areas of chaos. You know, now we all like a little chaos sometimes. It's just like when you're watching the movies. Most people have 2 or 3 genres that they like. Some people like comedy and horror. Some people like drama in sports. You know, whatever sports. It doesn't matter what season it is. They love football, they love basketball, baseball, hockey. You know, they love it all. College, professional. They love it all. So most of us have at least two different genres or niches, you know, that we like to watch. Okay? And that's okay if yours is drama or dramedy, right? Comedy and drama. Just make sure that you don't get overwhelmed with it. Even if you don't partake in it, it can become overwhelming. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it overwhelm you. When you see or you find or start to feel that it's overwhelming, take a break. Take a break. It's just like when I say, don't stay in a misery lounge. Don't stay anywhere that starts to wear on you, okay? Don't stay anywhere that starts to wear on you. You know you better than anybody else on an app, at your church, at work, at school, in any civic organization that you may be a part of. You know you better than any of them do, right? So whatever you tell you, listen, that's your discernment, okay? We all have a degree of discernment. Some people's discernment is keener than others. And some people have a really, really good sense of discernment. But for some reason, they'll even tell you they just don't listen to it. They don't follow it. Their intuition, their discernment. Try your best to follow it. Will it be correct all the time? Probably not all the time. But for some people, it's usually correct most of the time, okay? For a lot of people, their discernment is correct most of the time. All right? So no matter who it is, it can be someone that's close to you. Always follow your mind. Follow your first mind. And there's even a conflict within ourselves, right? We have a first mind and we have something that says, no, do it this way. A second mind. Y'all saw my little friend barking at me, as usual. As usual, when I take this route, he's going to come bark, right? He's going to come bark. He is going to come bark at me. But that's okay. I think he likes me. If he didn't bark, if he didn't run out to the street and bark at me, I would wonder what's going on with him. If he didn't run out to the street and bark at me, I would wonder what's going on. Why are you not barking at me? You know, we talk about animals and pets and stuff like that, and people will say, oh, he won't bite. Well, if he or she has a mouth, they can bite. That's the issue. If they have a mouth, they can bite. But if you're someone who you're out a lot, you're out and about a lot, you know, and you get to know certain neighbors, it's okay if you're not afraid to get acquainted with their animals, with their pets, because just like you're getting acquainted with that pet is acquainted with you. And you know, that doesn't always have to be a bad thing. A lot of times that can be a good thing. That can be a good thing. Okay, that can be a good thing. So we're at a stop. We're going to just stop here and we're just going to march. We're going to march. Look at the legs move. We're marching. We're just going to march until the cars do their thing. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, we just march until they do their thing, and then we go. And again, thank you guys to each of you who have come through, who have left a comment. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, okay? If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. And know, this is a place where we try to be positive, motivational, encouraging, and uplifting. But at the same time, we are human, okay? We are human. So we adapt accordingly, okay? We adapt accordingly. So if you come here, come with good intentions. Come with good intentions, and everything will be okay. Come with good intentions, and everything will be okay. Because we don't go anywhere with bad intentions. We don't. So if you come here, come with good intentions. Come just to have conversation. Again, we drop nuggets over here in Lions Pride, right? We drop nuggets. And hopefully, those nuggets can be used. You guys can use them. I can use them. I try to drop nuggets. You guys drop nuggets in the chat, you know? And hopefully we can use those nuggets to help us to be productive in whatever positive way we can. Okay, what works for you may not work for the other person in the chat, may not work for me. But it could work for a family member of theirs, a friend of theirs, a church member, someone in the grocery store standing in the line with them. It could work for someone else. So if you're dropping positive nuggets, we welcome that. We welcome that. Pick up some nuggets. If someone's in the chat is dropping nuggets, you pick up a few nuggets. Hopefully I drop a few nuggets to you guys. Pick them up. So pick them up. Do your research. Always do your research. That's just like when I say, you know, contact your primary healthcare provider. Do a little research on your own, you know. And then when you go to your checkup, you'll have a little bit more knowledge than if you hadn't researched whatever it is you want to ask about. You have a question, you have a question for your doctor, for him or her. Do some research on it. Let them know, what you got going on. Do some research on it and have a discussion. Now, that being said, I know a lot of times doctors are like on the go, moving. They're on the go. But let them know at the beginning of your appointment that you want to have a talk. Like you really want to have a talk, and you need to have enough time to talk with them, to ask them what you want to ask them, to discuss with them things you want to discuss with them without feeling rushed. I know a lot of times doctors have so many patients booked, and I wish it wouldn't have to be that way, but a lot of times it is. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of that. When you do want to have a conversation with your doctor, he may look at you kind of with a funny look when he sees you pull out the paper because you jotted down your questions. Just let him know, Doc, can you please be patient with me for a minute? I got 5 questions. I got 5 questions. And make them your most important questions, okay? Make them your most important questions, because sometimes your questions can be answered by a good nurse practitioner, or his physician's assistant. So make sure that there are good quality questions, okay? And jot them down, because a lot of times if we try to remember, when we go, we forget. Especially if we have more than 1 or 2, we'll tend to forget. So jot your questions down, and when he seems like he doesn't have the time, I don't think it's necessarily that they don't want to answer your questions. They just know they have a lot of patients, and they're just trying to get in there, assess, and treat, and get out, and get to the next one. But they have to realize that each individual is different, and you are special within yourself. So you're going to have questions. You may have a couple of clients come in. They don't have any questions. The doctor know what they're coming for. They know what they're coming for that particular visit. He's out of there within 5 minutes. It just depends on the situation. May have some other stuff you want to talk about, some things he's checking out. May take 10 minutes. So he knows it's going to take 10 to 15 minutes. So then after that's done and you pull out a few questions, he's looking like, oh, I've already spent the time that I have allowed it. No, that's okay. Maybe you have, but you're paying for your visit. You've paid your copay. And for those who don't have insurance, you've paid all of that money. Ask the questions that you want to ask, jot them down, and make sure that they're like your top. If you have a lot of questions, pick your top 5, okay? Pick your top 5, and then on your next visit, go to your next top 5. And if you acquire a couple of more questions between your first visit and your next visit, still do it accordingly. Ask the most important ones. Ask the most important ones, okay? I was about to say don't allow them to make you feel rushed, but it's kind of hard because they're going to do what they're going to do. Sometimes they're going to make you feel rushed, and it's not intentional. It's just, that's how the field is. That's just how the field is. But I wish sometimes, a lot of times people say, well, maybe they shouldn't schedule so many people. And that is a thought. Maybe they shouldn't schedule as many people sometimes. But guys, they look at well, I won't say that because sometimes a person will call in the day before and they'll fit them in. So we just kind of have to think about it. Some doctors schedule certain things on certain days, or certain types of clients or patients on certain days. And then 1 or 2 may call in, 3 or 4 may call in with something kind of that they really want to come in for, and they go ahead and fit them in. So I feel like these facilities should kind of maybe do that and leave a buffer of time for those who may come in unexpectedly. But the medical field, the healthcare field, sometimes it's just busy. Busy. And things don't always work according to the schedule, Like it depends on the type of doctor. It could be an OBGYN, right? He probably sees certain patients on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and other patients on Thursday, Friday. But guess what? If he's an OBGYN, if he's both, that means he's delivering babies too. And babies come when they come, right? Babies come when they come. So sometimes that can happen too. That can happen too. Just depends on the type of doctor. Sometimes they have to go home. They have a situation where they have to leave, So try not to stress about it. And when you do go to your checkups and you do go to your appointments, try to have the most important things to you kind of laid out. Even if you have to pull out a sheet of paper, don't worry about the look he gives you because he's supposed to be there, or she is supposed to be there to help you. Don't worry about the look that they give you. Hey, Shawanda. Shawanda says, hey, everybody. Hey, Shawanda, look. Shawanda, I passed by my friend. I think you be on here sometimes when he start barking at me. But I passed by him and he's gone inside this time. I'm making one more loop around his area and he's gone inside. Thank you for stopping by, Shawanda, and saying hello. Hope you've had a great Tuesday. Look, a tasty Tuesday, a terrific Tuesday, a talk about it Tuesday. You know how we do over here. We talk about any and everything. I really don't even have topics. I just put something in the title just to have a title. He's gone, Shawanda. I can't believe he's gone. I've been trying to go a little bit earlier because it starts to get dark. But I'll walk in the dark, so. But he was out here probably like about 8 minutes ago. No more than 10 minutes ago. Out here barking at me. But I was just saying, sometimes people they say, oh, he won't bite. If he or she has a mouth, he or she will bite you. If he or she is in a bad mood, he or she has the potential to bite you. He or she could be in a good mood and have the potential to bite you. But again, the one good thing about it is when your neighbors' pets get to know you, that can be a good thing. That can be a helpful thing. But yeah, he dipped. So I guess he went in the house. But y'all know I don't like these cats. I saw a big cat just a minute ago. That cat looked like a dog. I like big cats like lions and tigers and bears. Like, you go on a safari. I like those. Those are my favorite animals, actually. And I don't know. There's so much like Um, the big cats, the little domestic cats or street cats, there's so much like them. But like I was saying yesterday, it's something about them. I feel like they're a little bit too smart for me. They're a little bit too smart. They're finicky. They're finicky. Yeah, they're finicky. They act like humans. They act like humans. You never know what they're thinking. They can be kind of, mysterious. Yeah, they can be mysterious. But a big cat, a lion, a tiger, look, they not mysterious because you already know. You already know. Don't mess with them. Just look, they're there for a reason. They're there for you to look. They're there for you to look. That's it. That's all. They're there for you to look. But, a domestic cat, a domestic one can kind of fool you. Some of them can be really sweet, and some of them can be wild. Like, some of them can be wild. So I'd rather deal with that little barker than to deal with the old wild street cat. I don't fool with them. I don't fool with them. I don't fool with them. I feel like a regular old cat could give a big cat a run for the money. Of course, once he paw him one good time, it's, the big cat's gonna win. But if you let a little cat get up on top of a tiger or a lion, oh my gosh. We know who the winner's gonna be. But I tell you one thing, that small cat is gonna fight. He's gonna fight. I don't like him. I'll never forget, I saw this lady just messing with this cat. And I think it was on YouTube. And in the comment section, I heard people say that the lady and the cat had a bad relationship. I was like, what? He was like a neighborhood cat. He was an alley cat. He was like a stray. He was a stray, not stray. He was a stray, but I guess he ruled the street. And so she didn't like him. And I guess I don't know if that was a boy cat or a girl cat, but I guess the cat didn't like her. And y'all have probably seen this video. She was, it was snowing. And I don't know if she was if she was moving snow or what she was doing. I can't remember. I think she was shoveling snow. And she saw the cat. Didn't want him around her. She started throwing snow on the cat. Man, next thing you know, that cat was on that lady's head. He was on that lady's head. And I was like, whoa. They don't play. They do not play. Has it been an hour yet? Almost. So I'm going to wrap it up in an hour. I think I've already told you guys our usual. Don't let bothered people bother you, of course. Don't let stressed people stress you out. And don't let people pull the wool over your eyes, okay? If you see what it is what you see. All right? If you see what it is what you see. Okay? Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. You know what you see. You know what you see. So, pay close attention. Pay close attention. And again, y'all, the holidays are coming. And I keep reemphasizing this. When you're out and about, pay attention to your surroundings. Like they say, keep your head on a swivel. Constantly checking. Ladies, put your handbags across use crossbodies if you can, when you can. Wear crossbody purses, okay? Do the things that you need to do to protect yourselves. That's for everybody, ladies and gentlemen, but especially ladies, okay? Especially ladies. Do the things that you need to do when you're out and about to protect yourselves, okay? It's not quite holiday season yet, but we are now in the middle of the month. This is October 15th, and half the day is gone. So, hey, a month and a half will be Thanksgiving. It'll be Thanksgiving. So, probably, I guess, like toward the end of the month, right after Halloween, the beginning of November, people are going to start to focus on the holidays. And for those of you who do celebrate the holidays, I know you've probably already start buying your gifts and things like that. And a lot of you shop online. That's a great thing. I'm still trying to get into that more. I just like going inside. I like going into places. I will get certain things offline, but I like going in, and especially during the holiday season. To me, that's just a part of it. That's just a part of being out. It's just a part. It's just being in the environment. It's festive. You know, even if you don't celebrate the holidays, like, don't you enjoy the festivities? Don't you enjoy the festive feeling that you get just knowing that it is the holidays? You know, just celebrate that. Celebrate the festive feeling that you get just knowing that it is holiday season. Okay? Be festive. But for those of you who are going to be shopping, attending celebrations, parties, and of course, birthday parties don't stop, right? Birthdays don't stop November, December. So just be careful. Be careful when you're out. Be mindful. Be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of the way you wear your purses, the way you hold your purses. Men, I'm sure you guys have a certain way that you do your wallets at certain times. So just be mindful. It has been an hour and 2 minutes. So y'all know what I say. I try to keep it to an hour, maybe an hour and a half. A good 2-hour live is good, especially if you're having fun. But I don't like to stay on that long, because even if the chat is not full, you know, the longer you stay, you're going to want people to come. People have things to do. People have things to do. You work, you cook, you clean. Even if you're a housewife and you don't really do much, and your kids are grown, or you've done everything you need to do for your kids, maybe you're picking them up still, and that's pretty much it. Maybe they're teenagers. Look, a lot of people expect you to sit there and just watch for 3-4 hours. Now, I don't mind letting them run, letting their videos or their lives play. But a lot of times, as soon as I turn it on, I start doing the other stuff that I need to do. I have seen some people who really think that because you say hi or you speak to a couple of people that you're still in the chat, like for the whole time. No, a lot of times you're just going to be pleasant, you know, to say hello. Then you get the heck out of there. So you guys take care of yourselves, and remember, peace, positivity, and prosperity. Because without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. As we can see, as we witness daily in this country, around the world, and wherever you have chaos and negativity, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. Wherever negativity and chaos roam and hold hands and lock hands together, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. And I want you guys to prosper. We all want to prosper. Okay? I definitely want to prosper. So again, just remove yourselves from situations that don't allow you to prosper, that aren't conducive to you prospering. Okay? And you'll feel so much better. You'll feel so much better. You'll feel so much better. And look, if something tells you to keep things the way that they are, again, that's that discernment kicking in. That's that intuition. Keep things the way that they are. If something tells you to move a little different, then move a little different. But make sure that that is your first mind. Or doesn't necessarily have to be your first mind. Like they say, listen to your first mind. But make sure that you're paying close attention to any moves that you're about to make. Okay? And on that note, I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk in Lines Pride. Hopefully tomorrow, which is Wednesday, tomorrow is hump day. What are your plans for hump day? All right? Don't y'all rush the weekend. Don't y'all rush that weekend by. Don't you rush the weekend, because the next thing you know, it'll be Monday. So stop rushing. I told y'all, stop rushing. Don't be out here rushing. Enjoy each and every day. If you catch the end of this live, or if you have been here and you catch the end on the replay, sometimes people go toward the end. Take you some deep breaths in and out. Take you some deep breaths in and out. In and out. Relax, release, relate, resolve, rejuvenate, replenish. Okay? Refurbish yourself. Okay? Refocus, renew, reset, regain a sense of something that you feel like you're lacking or that you lost. Okay, as long as it's positive. And restart. And I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk in Lines Pride. Bye, y'all.